Hey there, I just wanted to share a quick story with you on the power of love. I was talking to a dad at one of my events, and the dad said to me in frustration, I always catch my 16-year-old son doing bad stuff. And I said, do you ever catch him doing good stuff? He goes, what? No, he's always in trouble. Well, do you ever catch him doing good stuff? He goes, no. And then I said, do you ever tell him you love him? And this is what's interesting. You know what he said? He goes, no. My dad never told me he loved me, but I knew my dad loved me, but he never told me. So I don't tell my son I love him. I said, oh my gosh, tell him you love him. Well, I don't know about that. I go, well, when he came out of the womb, you were probably so excited and you just loved on that little baby and you kissed your wife and was like grateful she's giving birth and not you. You know what I mean? Like a guy would never go through that pain again, but the women are so amazingly strong and will have babies. And like a guy is like, and I said, over the years, maybe you lost the ability or chose not to express yourself in a loving manner. And he goes, well, I don't know about that. I don't know. And I said, what I want you to do is just tell your son, your 16-year-old son, that you love him twice a day for the next 2 weeks, and then check in with me in about 3 weeks. He goes, well, I don't know about that, blah, blah, blah. I said, listen, that's the most powerful phrase, I love you. And this is your kid, your own blood, your own child. And then something registered in him, and I gave him a handshake and he left, and I got a phone call 3 weeks later from this man. And this is what he said. He goes, when I got in that car after I met you, Derek, I called my wife. I was crying. And I called my wife, and I don't cry. He was like saying, because he's this big macho guy, right? He's like, I don't cry. But he's like, I'm crying. I was crying and saying sorry to my wife that I don't say I love you to her. And you know what, Derek? I like my son. I love my son. He's actually a good guy. We're buddies now. We're buddies. And I did what you told me to do. And I actually like him. That's what he kept saying. I like him. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how awesome is that? And he said, thank you for being bold with me. With something so simple. I love you. So parents, tell your kids that you love them. Even when they make a mistake, you love them. Meet them where they're at. It's a tough time being a kid. It's a tough time being a teenager. But the power of I love you can let them know that they're wanted, that makes them feel secure, makes them feel validated, makes them feel acknowledged. So the power of love. I hope you have a great day. You're awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for following me on my Facebook and Instagram pages. I really appreciate all your wonderful comments and your DMs, all your messages to me. So thank you very much. Have a great day. See ya.